It's the 9th of October 2015. There was there's a training facility, whatever, but there was a lot of unexpected noise today, actually. And some rush hour thing, I don't know what it was. Anyway, I was thinking about that. I'm a peacemaking diplomat. I work in conflict area. I try to minimize the loss of human beings in Northern Ireland, ex-Yugoslavia, and Cold War. And I appreciate peace more than the most maybe think. We are working to try and not lose anybody. But sometimes when we can't trust the government or individual of the government, then it sometimes ends in gruesome conflicts, or when the effort from everybody involved in the conflict is not good enough. And when the army or anti-terrorism or police is set off, they don't have the right to cross orders. Some do, some don't, right? And that means that sometimes, as I see it in conflict, innocent get killed, justice murder is committed, and so on. And that's why I think that diplomacy is important to kind of clear out the misunderstanding and so on. I also know sometimes, as in my case, there is evil people around the globe. I don't think they're born evil. I think they're not too intelligent. They have been often mistreated, harmed as young, introduced to the wrong people, and so on. And those people can really do gruesome things. And sometimes they group, then they don't like someone or somebody, and it ends up in civil conflict or war, right? And they regret it, everybody regret it after a war is over, a conflict is over. One of the biggest victories in North Ireland peace process was that some of the really professional terrorists, and also on the British side, said that after all of this madness, which is a conflict is a kind of madness because we're the same human being no matter what side we're on, right? There is, a product of crime that comes easier to become a conflict maker, right? So if you're a kind of conflict maker, then you might search for yourself why you make this conflict. It is often in your own, sometimes it's your own personality. The victims often can't do much about it. And I'm actually a little different than the normal victim because I am intelligent. And I actually fight back these crimes within the individual wrong conducted handling of a case, right? So I actually appealed to the Danish government to let me travel with my son to United States or Canadian or any other where I could stay, so I can try and help in some of these conflicts we have right now. We have Ukraine, we have Syria, we have a lot of conflicts in Africa. We are still Cold War things. Don't mess around with my money, my kid, and don't try and make a kind of low-life civil conflict around me. I don't need that. And actually, I'm a pro. And I don't need anyone to have some kind of civil dislike or like. I don't need to be here. Right? So just for the record, set us free now, right?